the stormwater report from our town engineers before we start our regular meeting. Tim Zuber. I understand this is an annual report, Tim?
Yes, sir, it is. Every year we give this report summarizing our measures from the previous year, and this year is no different. As you all know, the town of Wheatfield, based on its population area, is considered what's called an MS4. That stands for Municipal Separate Storm Sewer System. It's basically a small municipal storm sewer system that is located within the boundaries of a defined urbanized area, and we're regulated out of the EPA's Phase 2 Stormwater Rule. This requires MS4s to develop stormwater management program that will reduce the amount of pollutants carried by stormwater during storm events to water bodies to the maximum extent practicable. The goal of the program is, of course, to improve water quality and the recreational use of our waterways. Our program has 6 elements that we call minimum control measures, or MCMs, that when implemented together are expected to result in a reduction of pollutants discharged into the waters of the state. These 6 minimum control measures are public education and outreach, public involvement and participation, illicit discharge detection and elimination, construction site stormwater runoff control, post-construction stormwater management, and stormwater management for municipal operations. The town of Wheatfield is a member of the Western New York Stormwater Coalition, which develops and implements the majority of our stormwater management program and addresses a lot of these 6 minimum controls. Our draft MS4 annual report summarizes the efforts that the town and the coalition have put forth from March 10th of 2017 through March 9th of 2018.
So if you move the microphone a little bit closer to your mouth.
Is it getting feedback? Can anybody hear that?
No, go ahead, move it up a little bit more so everybody can.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was causing feedback. So very quickly, I'm going to go through the six minimum control measures that Wheatfield has directly contributed to. For public education and outreach, there's a stormwater display that was out at the town picnic in Fairmont Park. It's the same one that's actually out in the hallway tonight. This, in combination with the many dozens and dozens of other publications and outreach programs that the Stormwater Coalition does each year, contributes to us meeting this requirement. For public involvement and participation, there was, of course, the Boy Scout cleanup on Liberty Drive. That's an annual one that the town does, but there are also several of them that the Stormwater Coalition works with throughout the year. For illicit discharge detection and elimination, there were 32 outfalls inspected this year, and there was one illicit discharge found, and that issue was subsequently resolved. For construction site stormwater runoff control, the town had 10 active construction projects that were over an acre of disturbance over the past year, and there were 78 construction site inspections that were completed on those projects. There were 3 stormwater pollution prevention plans that were approved last year, one for National Grid transmission line maintenance that actually spanned a number of municipalities, one for Aurora Village, and one for Superior Storage. For post-construction stormwater management, we had 1 pond that was inspected and maintained. Our goal is to inspect all of our stormwater management practices over a 5-year period, so we shoot for 20% in a year. This year only doing 1, we are a little short of our goal, so we're going to have to double our efforts this summer to catch up. We should have inspected between 10 and 12 of the practices to hit that 20% mark. Part of this is, I think, in dealing with our transition from Ron Stevens at the Highway Department to our new Lou Anastasi in the Building Department taking over stormwater management. For stormwater management and municipal operations, our Highway Department inspected 39 catch basins and actually cleaned them all as well. All relevant municipal employees received stormwater training. We had 2 acres of parking lots that were swept with a street sweeper, as well as 45 miles of town road. The draft version of the MS4 annual report was posted on the town's webpage on April 30th for a 30-day review, and the final MS4 annual report will be posted on June 1st, and that is open for comment pretty much all the way until next June 1st for anyone who wants to read it and has any comments. So that is our summary of our annual report for this year. Any questions?
I have no questions. Thank you, Tim.